Welcome to Kitchen Conversations. I'm Emily Shields. And with me today, I have Mr. Dwayne Burbick. He's the Assistant General Manager, Corporate Communications and Public Affairs with the National Housing Trust. How are you, Mr. Burbick?
I'm nervous as always. You, me in a kitchen. Never sure what we're going to really get, but we're there.
Something good is going to happen. So this year, we're going to show you how I prepare my ham. I'm going to show you one that's coming straight from the supermarket, one that has been cooked for a number of hours. I'll tell you why I do that. And I will also dress the one that has been cooked for a number of hours. So this one is about 4.6 kilo. About how many pounds that, Mr. Burbick? Quickly.
4.6 times 2.2.
Roughly.
Roughly. A little over 10 pounds, I'd say. Closer to 11, maybe.
Excellent. So
Yeah.
I normally cook for about 15 minutes. You can take this 15 minutes per pound. I remove the plastic covering. You don't have to be delicate with this baby here.
Here, I'm just here to taste.
You're gonna help very soon. So we'll take it out. Good job, lots of water in there. So
All right.
that.
There you go.
And I'm gonna pop it in this pan. Yeah? And then we're gonna stick this in the oven so that it will cook for until this is soft and the skin can be removed. Okay?
But ham is ham, Emily.
Yeah.
And ham is just ham. So what makes your ham special?
It's done by me.
Oh, sorry.
With love.
With love.
Mr. Burbick,
Much like the cake. And if it's anything like the cake, I think this is going to be good.
thank you very much. You wanna pop this in for me, Mr. Burbick?
Sure.
All right. So
Let me
let's get
hop
this in the
over
oven.
here.
Yes, let me hold this. Good job. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Have you been lifting weights? Not really?
What way I put my under
Yeah,
pressure for?
lift weight. You can push it.
I'm not doing
forward
no
because I'm
headstand
gonna
with you
put it-
today. No?
No. This one I pre-cooked, but I like to remove the fat, and then I'm going to dress it with my cloves and all that jazz. Yeah. So that's the prep for the hams. And
Smells
then,
good already, no?
yes, I mean,
True.
so we're going to be talking about all things NHT in just a moment. And I'll also show you how to make a lovely salad as an accompaniment to the ham, which is just going to be quite succulent and delectable. This is Kitchen Conversations with the National Housing Trust, the NHT. I'm Emily Shields. With me, Mr. Dwayne Burbick, Assistant General Manager, Corporate Communications and Public Affairs with the Trust. Mr. Burbick, welcome into the kitchen again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right, I know there are a lot of things you want the viewers to know, to understand about the Trust, so I'll have you begin with a general statement covering those issues you want them to cement into their brains.
So all eyes are on us this time of year. It's contributions, refund season. And so the NHT starting January 1, we are refunding contributions made in 2017 or earlier. So the NHT Act says the NHT collects contributions on an annual basis. Those are held for a period of 7 years and then they become eligible for refund in the 8th year. Any individual who made contributions to the NHT in 2017 or earlier, starting January 1, they can put in their application for NHT contribution refunds. Generally, what's happening this time of year with NHT?
Right. So when you say or earlier, is there a date beyond which you don't go in terms of earlier? And certainly you can't go before the trust was started.
Right.
But you go back all the way to as far as people have contributed.
As far as people have contributed, because remember, it's your contributions, it's your money. The NHT is only holding them. Anybody can apply for their refund at any time once it's due. So the NHT, once you're able to verify that the contributions were in fact made,
Yes.
and I want people to appreciate that we can't refund contributions we never received. So the NHT can only refund the contributions that were actually made, but were also received by the NHT. And so once we can verify that, then individuals are able to get their refund. A lot of people do it on January 1 or early in the new year, but really and truly, you can apply for that anytime, and you can apply for any year once it's due for refund. So some people do 5 years at a time, some do 3 years, some do 10 years, some do as it due, they apply for it. Either one, whichever works for you, it's fine. It's your contribution, so you can get it at any time once it's due.
Tell us now how people can apply. You mentioned the mobile app. Can they do it on the mobile app to apply for the refund?
Yes, they can. So they are one of three. The mobile app is one of 3 ways, and I dare say the only 3 ways that you can actually apply for your NHT contributions refund. So the mobile app, which is NHT Online, that's available for download both in your iOS and Google Store. So either type of device you use, you can download the NHT's mobile app and put in your refund application via that channel. If you're not a user of the app, you can always go to the NHT's website directly. That's nht.gov.jm. At this time of year, we kind of streamline the process for you. So you'll see a nice splash page that asks you whether you're on the website to apply for your contribution refunds. And you can just click that and follow the instructions there. The third option is the NHT online portal, which we've been talking about for a little while now, which gives our customers that immersive experience that you can apply for refunds, you can start your loan application, you can make mortgage or contribution payments, all within that NHT online portal. That's available at online.nht.gov.jm. So whether through the NHT online portal, online.nht.gov.jm, directly via the NHT's website, nht.gov.jm, or via the NHT's mobile app, NHT Online, which is available in either of your application stores. Those are the only channels you can use to apply. Anything else you're seeing, please disregard. Those are the only 3 avenues through which you can actually make your application.
If the application is successful, for those who want to catch the application, as you saw, some common mistakes they need to avoid, ensure the application is processed seamlessly.
Definitely. One of the first ones is ensure that you're applying for the correct year. We're refunding 2017
and before
and earlier. If you're applying for 2017 only, make sure you put just 2017 only. If you're putting prior years, ensure you're putting the correct prior years. I know sometimes people go, apply for 2016 last year, but maybe put 2016 and 17 again, just in case we see if nothing left back. No, unless you've been advised by a customer care representative to do that, don't do that.
It bounces the application?
It bounces the application. It's smart. It does what you tell it to do. And that's a security feature for us too. We have to ensure that it's what the customer has instructed the system to do. And that helps us on our end to protect us too. What if there is indeed some contributions from whatever year or whatever that's happening there? Only the customer should know that.
Oh.
And should be putting in their application accordingly.
Yes.
And what that does when it confuses the system goes, I don't know what to process. You're asking me to give you 2016 and I gave you 2016 already. So I don't know what to do. I'm stalled. I can't take any action on this. And what happens is that you have to reapply and you have to ensure, and the NHT is going to, our service standard I should point out is 15 days for the processing.
Not working days.
15 business days, yes, 15 business days. We generally try to exceed the expectation, especially with the first batch in the new year, but the standard is 15 working days. So most times the customer doesn't know until those 15 days have expired and then they get a message to say we weren't able to process your application. And then they'll have to start over, and I know that is frustrating because perhaps you're waiting on it to do something. But guess what? The NHT has to secure itself too, because we can't allow our team members to go in and make modifications to the applications. Next thing you hear, I didn't ask for that. That's not what I put in. That's not what I applied. So Whether it's processed successfully or not, it's really all up to the applicant. And that's why we stress and we're using these types of fora to guide you to ensure that you're applying correctly.
Right. So can you check on the app the year for which you previously applied to ensure that the year you're actually applying for? Boom.
Big question. That's it. And that's where the empowering of our contributors come in, because you can check the application and see what years you already processed. I know sometimes you probably just forget, or you probably think we're at 2018 or another year and it's in fact 2017. But that's where the mobile app comes in handy. You can just log in and you can see what years have already been processed, and it will also tell you what year is due, and you can apply being guided by that.
That's the first mistake to avoid.
The incorrect year.
Yeah.
Correct spelling of your name.
Oh.
Yes, that one is a big one. If your name, you know, there are some names in Jamaica that they are pronounced the same, but they're spelled differently. Like Brown, B-R-O-W-N versus B-R-O-W-N-E. If your name has an E and you left it off, we're not going to assume that you're the same Brown.
No.
You could be a totally different person.
Yeah.
So names must be spelled correctly. Have your correct NIS number put in. That's the main identifier that the NHT uses.
You must have NIS.
So you must have your NIS on hand when you're putting in the application, and you must put it in correctly in the form that it appears on the card. The other one is your correct banking information.
Yeah.
And I want to spend a little time on this one because some of our financial institutions in recent years have had changes where they've moved some accounts from, let's say, savings accounts to checking account. When the NHT makes contact with the bank, we're saying, do you have Emily Shields, spelled Emily Shields, with this type of account, with this account number? If the bank says no,
I have Emily Crooks.
I have Emily Crooks with this account type, this. We not say Emily married, you know, but we can say, yeah, man, are the same Emily, run our money, run the money. It's the same Emily, we're not sure. So those types of errors also slow it down, because the bank is going to say, I don't have such a customer. And therefore the NHT will not be able to transfer it to that account. So ensure that the account name, as it appears at the bank, matches the name at the NHT and matches the name you put in on the application, the account type, and of course also the account number. I've seen some people, you know, even people with multiple accounts, Emily, they put bank A's name, but they put bank B account number.
Yeah.
So they mix up the name of the bank and the account number. So those things you want to ensure that you do carefully.
Yeah.
And know you want to be number one in line or number 2 or 3. Trust me, even if you're number 100 or 200, we're still going to process it for you. We're still going to process it with the same due diligence and in a timely manner. So just spend some time to ensure that you're putting in the correct information, and we won't have any challenges, and we can get you your money as quickly as possible.
Anything else you want to tell the viewers about in avoiding fraud?
It's something we want to spend some more time on, because we have been doing the communication, we have been doing the advisories. I think the financial industry generally is getting a little bit more careful and ensuring that we're advising our customers, but we still see the lots of fictitious activity. And I mean, some of them good, you know.
Yeah, of course.
They look very convincing. I can see how we could fool some of our contributors, but stay away from them.
Yeah.
And the golden rule, if you are in doubt, don't click.
Yeah.
Reach out to the NHT, reach out directly to us, find out what's happening with your refund application, find out what's happening with anything as it relates to NHT. And we see that sometimes even after people have received their refund, they're getting that email, and you know, they're preying on that, oh, more money may I get, and will be tempted sometimes. You know you get the refund already, you know, but you see this email and you're tempted to say, I wonder if I saw more may I get. Don't wonder, please. If it's too good to be true, chances are it is not true.
That's right.
So just click, just delete.
Yeah.
And trust that the process, if you put in the correct information, it will go according to plan. And as I said, if there's a challenge, we will let you know, and you need to reach out directly to us Don't click on nothing. Don't submit no information anywhere. Just reach out to us directly.
So we're doing a nice power salad to go with the ham. And I'm just gonna chop these.
Kind of salad?
I call it power salad. Power.
Power.
Your holy energy. Bam!
That looks delicious.
And that's gonna go with our ham. Shall we check the ham and see where we are with that? Got it. We'll just tidy up right here. Make it beautiful. Just a couple because we're gonna serve it soon. Can I serve you a plate?
I mean, my mouth of water. I thought you'd never ask.
Let's give you a nice pop up the salad. Because the ham is warm, I'm just gonna pop 2 pieces there. 2 pieces there. And we're gonna go bam, bam, bam. Here's your official time to officially taste your salad. Restaurants are us. Yeah. Come on, time for the crew to come and have some hammy. You can't speak.
Speechless. We ate that, and I'll eat some more.
Nice. So we hope you've had as much fun as we've had, but more importantly, we do hope that you digest properly all the information shared by Mr. Burbick about avoiding fraud and when to apply for your contribution refund and all matters connected with the NHT. We do look forward to having your company when next we do this again. Have a great day, have a great holiday, just have a great life. I'm Emily Shields with Mr. Dwayne Burbick. Take care.
Take care.